Okay, welcome. So are we live? Yeah, looks like it's working. So welcome everyone to the 9th Hpot chess tournament on Lichess. So I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I'm Alexandre Lambrechak, co-founder of the Hpot Chess Club. And today, to comment these tournaments, I'm joined, just like last month, by the wonderful, unique, amazing teacher Rajesh. Hello, Rajesh. How are you doing?
Alex, how are you? I'm good. How are you doing, Alex?
Doing pretty good. We were just talking before the stream started about new contender in the beginner tournaments, like strong contender.
That's right. Looks like a quite difficult batch for the youngsters, right?
Yes, like a lot of level in our Hpot beginner tournaments.
Exactly. One guy is almost close to 2000 rating, the number one seed, right?
Yes. So we're going to see how it ends up. Quick reminder before the tournament starts. So the tournament is going to start in 5 minutes. So how to join? First, if you want to join this tournament, so like right now, you still have 5 minutes, or next month, it's very easy. You can join through our Facebook page, Hpot Chess Club Facebook page. You will find the link pretty easily to the Lichess tournament. Or you can also go directly to Lichess, and in the community team, you can find quite easily also Hpot Chess Club, and there is no password. You can just come and subscribe, like join any tournaments we organize. It's every month. We do one tournament that is streamed on Facebook, soon YouTube, and it's free. Just come as you are. We have 2 tournaments, one beginner, so for people under 14 years old. So we were reminding people in the beginner tournament, like even if you're below 14, you can still join the open. Like if you're a strong contender, like just go for the big fishes, right? And it's a 5+5 tournament, 5 minutes plus 5 seconds. There are going to be some special prizes for our students, like 100 points to our student plus 10 points for each victories. If you're not part of the club, don't worry about that. And the other tournament, so the main one, the open, for everyone, same time control, 5 minutes plus 5, and same prizes for our students, the kids of Hpot Chess Club. I think I've said it all, Rajesh. Anything to?
That's right. We have completed all the procedures, I guess.
Yes.
About all the time controls. So now it's just the part where we have to discuss about the participants, I guess, right?
Yes, 3 minutes left to have a quick overview. So, What do you think about the beginner tournament so far?
I think this is the strongest batch of beginner tournaments I've ever seen yet, right?
Yeah.
With a lot of players above 1600. Like the top 5 players in the beginner section are all above 1600, right? I guess.
Yeah, true.
And then there is FIFA technique. That's one of my students, Kabir. So I think, after that, familiar names, I'm not really sure. The seed number 7 is a Hpot student.
Exactly.
And seed number 9 is Hpot student.
8 also.
Yes, 8 as well. Exactly.
Helican.
So, yep, that's right.
And we have a second page actually. We have
Yeah.
19
there are
students.
19 participants. Okay.
Yeah.
I think for beginners, this is the highest number of participants as well, right? Okay.
Yes, quite
This time
high.
it's going to be the beginner tournament, which is going to be interesting. Did
20.
it start already?
20 and yeah, it started already.
Oh, I thought we still had. Oh, okay, fine. It's a
And
bit
just
slow,
just
right?
before watching the games on the open one,
Yes.
so we have also some strong contender, but
Yeah.
look at the elo. It's quite funny. Actually, the beginner one has higher elo than the open tournament.
That's right, exactly. So there are some players. Well, the reason why they are playing those tournaments in the beginner is because they are very young. They are young and they are good.
So what about starting with a French game? French opening?
French defense. Okay.
Between
he has played the advanced variation, I can see, the Kawaii PAC. And he is the top seed of the open tournament. Mm-hmm. And as we can see, this variation is known as the advanced French variation, right?
Yes.
So knight f3, bishop d3. I'm not really sure they play in this way, but okay, we will see. I think they're supposed to push their pawn on f4 and develop the knight on f3, right, Alex? Do they immediately play knight f3?
Yeah. You can. I mean, I saw that before. I'm not an expert on the French opening, but I know this.
Yeah, I don't play the advanced variation either. But okay, what I used to think was that f4 should be played before knight f3, because in case black breaks with his pawn like f6 at one point, I mean after bishop e7 castles and f6, then the pawn chain would be a little bit bad. Bishop e3. Yeah, so
I studied that, like bishop e3.
Okay.
Actually, it's not that bad. I mean, I don't think it's the best variation for white, but you don't mind if black is training the knights. So it's quite advanced concept for the most beginner watching the stream. But usually you say that you don't want to have double pawns.
No,
but in this case, it's very strong structure.
Exactly. I think black is not going to capture that bishop.
Yeah.
So even if it gets the bishop pair, I think the light square bishop is far more important than the dark square bishop in this position. Exactly. And okay, queen d2 correct move. He is just protecting the d2 pawn. But now what happens is the d4 pawn looks a little bit weak, right?
Yep. So.
But there's quite an opening trap in this position.
Yeah.
Let's say he just gets greedy and grabs the pawn. Shall we have a look at the variation before we go to the game? Just for the viewers. They can make the moves on the board, right?
Yes, I guess so. I'm not really familiar with this, but the idea behind was in case
knight takes,
you trade all.
Knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes, and then bishop check. Well, he played bishop d7, yeah. So, and okay, that was the check, and the queen gets the queen back with the discovered attack.
Exactly.
So that was the idea.
Like a discovered
I'm sorry,
check.
Folks, if it's too complicated for you. I think we went a little bit longer, but that's fine. I guess you can understand it.
Yeah, but it's a good point. Like in the French opening, like this kind of trap happens quite often. You can find it in many different situations.
But okay, he castled. Now what happens if he captures the pawn, as black has played bishop d7? Alex?
Yeah.
Is there still any other trap?
I think it's look to me like a free pawn.
Yes, that's what I think so, right? Bishop d7 has prevented any sort of checks. So, bishop takes e3, f takes e3. I think this should be fine for white, even though there is a bad pawn structure for white. But okay, we will see. Maybe the b4 square looks a little bit too weak. He could exploit the weakness on the b4, but black is playing a little bit too defensive, right? Bishop d7, bishop e7. Okay.
And what can you say about the bishops? It's this kind of situation where black has a very bad bishop.
So as you can see that the pawns in the center are fixed on the dark squares, the dark square bishop was bad for white. But black has already exchanged his knight, which was a good knight on f5, for the bad bishop, which I don't really think is a good trade. So, and also it looks like white is quite fine. Usually in such positions, the d4 pawn will become a weak pawn, right? Because there is no pawn on c or the e file.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that. Yeah. But now he has connected it with the f pawn, so I think the position is totally fine for white. Okay.
So let's come back to this game maybe a bit later. Game is quite balanced so far, I think.
That's right. With no obvious weaknesses for both sides. So let's have a look at the next game.
By the way, like quite interesting. White has some opportunities to attack the black king because all black pieces are on the queen side. So
that's right.
You
so
see,
the
like,
king side is particularly weak.
Yes.
So if it was me, I would consider moves like, okay, knight a4 looks pretty interesting. He is hitting on the c5 square, right?
Yep.
But I would play knight e2 and bring my knight to f4 maybe, just, to attack the king side, because his pieces are on the queen side, just like you said. So
yes,
I would prefer bringing, he's offering a queen trade, black. Quite interesting. And he's kind of, okay, he has only a few options. Either he has to play queen c2 or capture the queen. Right.
Yeah, and after trading the queen, knight here. Yeah, I think the position is quite equal so far.
Yeah, quite equal with a slight edge for white, I guess. But black has the double bishop here, but as the position is kind of closed, I don't think that double bishop advantage could be used.
Yes.
So let's see. Okay, queen c2 was
played. Don't you have like some knight takes pawn or some?
Knight takes pawn takes pawn, queen takes... Sorry. Oh. That is a very interesting tactic. Exactly. So, looks like knight takes d4 would be winning a pawn, right?
Yes. I don't see any counter for... Yeah, and that's what black does.
There you go.
Yeah, but interesting game.
I think still there could be some chances, like, I don't know, bishop takes h7 at one point after... Okay, he could play first to g3, sorry, pawn to b3, I mean. The bishop goes back, then he can play bishop takes h7, right? It's not a pawn loss.
What about bishop here? Yes, yeah, and then check.
Yeah, even if he plays, he will move the rook away, and if he plays something like g6 to trap it, maybe even bishop takes g6 could work. Because...
Yeah, true. Maybe white is actually quite happy about it.
Right, very interesting. We will come back to this game shortly. Shall we have a look at the other games?
Yes. So in the beginner tournament, actually, I'm quite curious about our like top ELO players.
Okay.
So
there's Chetan versus the strong player. Let's have a look.
Yeah, but
is that the strong player? Yes, he is, and looks like black is quite fine here. Quite surprising.
Oh, black is a strong player.
Oh, black is the strong player.
Yes.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
What else do you expect? Okay, so this game should be ending in one moment. Queen to g3, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Black resigned?
Exactly.
Oh, sorry, white resigned. Yes.
Yes, so
all right.
Game over on this
game
one.
Game is over. Let's have a look at the next game. There's only one game
between
Titan versus...
Yes.
Okay. This should be easy game for white, I guess, right? Extra rook and extra pieces as well. An extra knight, an extra rook, and extra pawns. What else do you need to win this game?
You still need to be careful. See? Like, I can see a big threat right now for black.
Queen takes...
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's gonna be lost for white.
Can black find a good move? Like, did you behind your screen find a good move for black? And no!
He missed it.
It's missed! There were
Yeah, there was a one move checkmate. Queen takes h3.
and
Okay, but now I think white will immediately play rook. Oh, I thought he will play rook to g8. But okay. Queen h5 is not bad, but black missed his only chance to win the game.
yes, I mean, who knows? Maybe going to have another chance. Yeah, you said rook here is
Yep.
quite a
right.
good play. Yeah, like a fork.
Yes. Meanwhile, for the other students who are watching the stream, you can see right now, right? Even though black is completely losing, he still had chance to win the game right away. So
Yes.
that is one of the main reasons why you should never resign a game.
Exactly. You have to keep fighting until the end.
Exactly. Okay, quite interesting. What's white gonna play? Okay.
Yeah, I think in this position, your move is probably the best. I don't see much hope for black. Kind of difficult to find like this opportunity they had with the queen here. Maybe the move was instead of taking the knight, just going back here too. But now the queen is defending.
Yeah, queen is defending now. Queen h5 is actually a good move, protecting the bishop and the weak pawn.
So what about this plan, Rajesh? Queen here, expecting that white puts their queen here, and then checkmate.
If black could have found that earlier, okay, obviously he didn't see queen takes h3, so I'm pretty sure that he's not gonna do that again.
Oh, so white plays. Okay.
Okay, now this game is pretty much decided. The next rook comes to g1, and okay, I think Titan will be easily finishing this game. I don't see any back rank checkmates. I don't see any other possible checkmates as well. So, okay.
Yes.
Knight to d5 is a fantastic move, controlling the dark squares around the king. And maybe you can just play queen takes h6 maybe? I don't know.
Actually, I'm trying to find a quick checkmate. I haven't found it yet.
But I guess it's gonna be queen takes h6. I don't know.
Yeah. Should be a checkmate in 3, right? Or
yes.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so let's Titan.
Let's have a look at the other game.
So back. Sorry.
What about the open section? How many games are complete? There are 2 more games going on.
Still 2 games. Let's go back to the game we were watching. Let's see what happens. So we stopped there.
Yeah, and obviously bishop takes h7 as I expected. And then he played bishop back to d3. Okay, he's not moving the rook. Queen takes. Okay, this is by far good for white, I guess. The open h file. And in this position, the knight is kind of more favorable than the bishop. Knight and queen works well together. Okay.
Yeah. So
queen e3, rook takes e1, rook takes e1. Okay, that's a huge mistake.
Letting white comes in, but whoops, sorry.
Sorry. Okay.
So white's attacking the bishop.
C7. Okay.
If white can remove this bishop, then there's some threat, but...
Well, you should be careful with queen e1 checkmate. Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. So...
you can't immediately do that. But,
wow.
Oh, black is also counter-attacking.
Yes. So white cannot attack here, but... because there will be checkmate.
Rook takes f8, queen takes f8. He missed the checkmate?
Oh my god. Yeah, he missed it.
Oh, but still it's checkmate, nevertheless. You can see that wherever the king goes, it's going to be mate, right?
But there are like many ways here. There is a checkmate in one. And wow.
He chose this one. But okay, that's upset, I guess. He was the top seed and he lost the game.
Yes.
The underdog.
Quite
Mali.
Oh, and look.
Paul has joined the tournament.
Look who's there.
How did he get 1 point? I have no clue.
Sorry?
How did he get 1 point? I didn't see him in the starting. Or did we miss him?
He played against Afari.
Already finished the game against Rafa. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
We still
The
have some
booming party.
games ongoing here. Royal King
Ah,
Cobra,
oh,
like very
Royal
young
King Cobra's
chess
game
player.
looks very interesting.
Yeah, 9
And
seconds left.
I think this is like, oh, it looks like checkmate, but there is no checkmate here. Surprising. Oh, but why that? Oh, he's gonna push the pawn if he captures the knight. Interesting
Yes.
idea. And then if he moves the king to f7, oh, black
Oh,
timeout.
yeah,
Oh,
timeout. Quite interesting here.
that was a good win for Box. Okay,
If we go back to the position here,
yes.
cheating using the engine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
So if he captures the knight, what I meant is pushing the pawn and it's a mate in two.
And then,
King goes
okay,
and
here
get
is,
a queen.
yeah.
It's a double check, so it's a mate. All right, let's go back to another game then.
Okay, so
So
only one game remaining in the advance, and it's quite over. So let's let's go to the beginner. I think, yeah, round 2 started.
Oh, and already someone got 2 points. That is pretty quick.
That's a very quick one. Wow, that's
a 4 move mate. The scholar's mate.
Scholar's
and
mate.
Who was the black player?
Lucas.
Oh, Lucas.
Lucas forgot to defend his king.
Yes,
so let's go to
some interesting games. What about that Titan and Gopala Krishnan?
Yes, let's go.
That should be interesting. They both are really good. And Gopala Krishnan has a checkmate. Queen F. Oh, game is over.
What happened? Let's check. How did that happen? It's like a long version of the scholar mates.
E5.
Okay.
F6 is bad. Okay.
Okay.
Queen F3, King. He should be playing King E6, but okay, now it's a checkmate. Why is he even thinking? Okay. There you go. He fell into an opening trap. Okay.
Yes.
Let's go back to.
Oh, like, what about this game? Wow, that looks also like like a tough game for Timur. So this is a new contender, Kovalyov Dima. Quite high elo, actually, to be honest. She'll probably be in the open tournaments.
Open, yes, that's right. It's a bit too strong. So we will see. Okay, this looks pretty good for black, and it's too hopeless for white, considering the facts that his rating is too high. Okay, this is complete demolition. Queen is checkmate. Queen C1. There you go. Well, he even found the checkmate. Yep. He's not even capturing the rook. So it's pretty clear that how strong black is.
Yeah, very well played. I'm waiting to see like these top players playing against each other. That will be quite interesting, I think.
There's this Omega Punch. Okay, he's a regular in this tournament.
Yes, let's check it out.
Okay, even this position is clearly lost for white.
There is one queen missing.
Exactly. Okay, now what? Knight takes bishop, maybe? It doesn't matter with what. Oh.
Yeah, but it's 2015, so I guess it's a very young player.
Oh, yes, 2015, maybe a 6-year-old, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Probably playing a bit too fast, but it's Blitz, so you have to play fast. But for beginners, not always very easy to manage.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so
we shall have a look at the open section. The round 2 might have started, I guess.
Yes. So.
All right, let's see if there is any interesting games. Who is Paul playing against?
Tarush Jindal.
And Paul is playing some. What opening is this? Kings in attack. But with the knight on e2, totally different. Okay, this is some unorthodox opening, which Paul is going for.
Yes.
But, okay. But let's see. He is just trying to get him out of the.
So what do you think about.
Black resigned?
Wow.
It's like he completely gave up. It's like, oh, it's an F5, I'm not going to play against him.
I mean,
he resigned the game.
I think d5 was a mistake, giving up.
Yes, it was,
pawn.
of course, a mistake, but I
But
don't really think it's worth resigning the game for.
yes,
I mean,
exactly.
just a pawn.
I think Tarosh just say, okay, let's keep up some strength for the next games, but still, like, I don't advise people to do that. Actually, I think personally that you learn a lot when playing against better players. Even if
That's right.
you end up losing, it's always very interesting. So
That's right. So who else? Here's Paul with 2 points. What about that
we have,
Malif? Who's he playing against?
yeah, we have Mulif. You know, like
He has
we
been
ended
playing
up
very
calling him.
consistently in many tournaments.
Yeah.
The Malif guy.
Yes.
So let's see how he's playing this game.
So how do we call him? Like last stream we said Leaf, only Leaf.
Yeah, now it's
Okay.
okay. Maybe we'll just call him Leaf. That's much easier. Leaf.
Quite interesting. Like, how did we end up in this position?
Let's start from the beginning. E4, it's probably a Caro-Kann. Yes, it is. So, knight takes E5. I have never seen such a move in Caro-Kann. Do they play E5 here? Meanwhile, for those who don't know the main line is actually to play bishop F5 back. Here they play bishop F5 or they play knight F6. Right?
Yeah,
is the master variation. Bishop F5 is the direct main line.
So what's the idea behind E5?
I have no clue. Why would
okay.
Oh, that's
I didn't know.
What kind of move? But I think after bishop d2, yes, queen takes e5, bishop d3. I think it is black who is very, very bad in development, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
knight f3 comes in one move, castles, rook e1. The game is almost over.
3 pieces developed against basically 0 because white is going to get a tempo.
That's right.
So
I think this is pretty. Oh,
but wait, we missed that, right? On this
f5. That's right.
Yeah. So
maybe, but
so here maybe queen e2 was more safe, but after.
But let's see what's happening. He will capture. What? Okay.
What's going on? I don't understand.
Probably, I guess it's a misclick, but I don't know. It
was
a very weird opening, a little bit creative, but now the game is completely gone, I guess, after bishop takes. Oh. I thought you'd just play bishop takes f4.
For me, looks kind of like blitz trap. What black did there, but then they didn't take the knight. Maybe a misclick, as you said.
Maybe I would play something like, I don't know, some traps. Bishop to c4. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Then you
like that.
You double attack bishop here and F4. Discovered. Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah, anything. All right. Yeah, anything. If black try to defend, you can fork and get a free rook. Right. If black does something else, you have like discovered attack with a check.
Yeah, too many threats. I think black should just resign. Oh, okay, that is one bishop move which I didn't expect. Oh. I would have rather played bishop to g6, with the threat of rook to e1.
Okay, but then what about the discover attack? So black still has queen here?
No, if he plays bishop to
here.
Oh, okay. Okay, now comes bishop to a5, I guess, right?
Yeah, so bishop a5, it's a pinned plus
exactly.
Check.
So bishop takes f4 would be a mistake because the queen can just hop into the d7 square. So let's see if white can find it.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you play bishop here, then the queen can move. And
yes, that's right. I never really understand white's moves, even in the previous streaming. He plays some really weird moves, and okay, this is one of the other weird moves. I don't know, did he spot some checkmate or something?
So after double check here, there is queen.
Checkmate! That is even close. Okay, that is a better move. Quite hard to find, by the way. But okay. I did find it. Okay, now the checkmate is pretty obvious. But why is he taking time here?
Yeah, okay. I think he was just checking back. That's no issues, but Okay, here it's double check.
Yes,
So
that's right.
black
No,
cannot
he
stop.
cannot block the check.
Yeah, cannot block both check at the same time with only one move. So black has to move their king, but unfortunately the rook is covering this file. Queen is covering this file. Bishop is covering this diagonal. So, well, only one move.
That's right. The game is over.
And then next move for white. I'll let you find
Yes,
it,
man.
guys, but
He should just resign. And he resigned. Oh,
he resigned.
that was a very, very cool game. But
Yeah.
I like the opening ideas. It was a little bit creative, but obviously it's not the best way to play the opening stage, right?
Yeah,
So
and probably
for beginners,
here was a
Yeah.
missing opportunities, but that was nice.
yeah, it was cool. And Leaf again wins.
Yes.
Really. And meanwhile, Umipati gets his second win. And anyone else?
Let's
Which
check
wins?
the game of Zenatan against VG22.
Zenatan against my dad. Okay.
Okay, that's fight.
Right.
That's
So
fine.
let's see. Looks quite interesting, but I don't know what to say. It's a bit complicated to say anything immediately. I think Black's king is very, very dangerous. Meanwhile, I don't know. If the bishop retreats, then the rook could come to f7 or squares like that, and that could be pretty annoying. I mean, in the future, not immediately. Of course, the d2 knight is under attack. So,
but wait, like it's
If he captures the knight, white will capture the bishop. That is pretty obvious. And by capturing the bishop, the queen is also allowed to go to the d6 square. Okay. Now, obviously, pawn takes f6, followed by queen to d6 check.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. So I think e6 doesn't really work because the black king can just
yeah, he can just escape
like
exactly.
This.
So obviously, but he should be careful that he doesn't play queen to g7 and capture the rook, because then it would be checkmate. Queen takes g2. So he should be careful about the traps. But I think it's a two-move mate. Oh, yeah. Not really.
So this is not possible, but black to play.
Yes, right. He'll play knight f6 or maybe even pawn f6. I don't know. But
then you have like some
knight f6. Okay, now, but he should be a little bit careful. Yeah. Okay, now king to c8. That's the only move.
Yes.
He should not allow this checkmate things and all. But let's see.
Yeah, exactly. Quite interesting. Okay, white. Oh, yeah. White has to just keep in mind that there is a checkmate in one here. So
that's right. So after the king goes to b8, I think that's the correct move for black, right? He obviously is not. Oh, he played there. That makes things a little bit interesting, but I would just play queen h3 to be safe, you know? And then just play rook to c1. Queen h3 and then rook c1. So that...
Yeah. Or queen, I like queen g4 also.
G4, okay.
A bit more active, yeah. But this pawn is loose.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, so...
Yes.
Maybe h3 was a little bit better, but okay. Still, it's fine. Totally fine for white. He's a pawn down, but okay. Let's see what happens. King to h1, of course.
White checking its options. Yeah. Rook f2. King
h1 is not really an option.
What should I do? Yeah.
But for those who actually see only one good move, you can just play it, especially in blitz. Don't take too much time for moves which are forced.
Okay, interesting. So
exchange the queens. I wouldn't have gone for that, would you?
I mean, you have a bit of initiative. Like I prefer the bishop in this kind of like very open endgames, because the pawns are really at the sides. Position is really open.
Black has a rook on the second rank.
Yes, so yeah,
not gonna
exactly.
Be too easy.
It's not very easy. Maybe there have been like some opportunities to, but the black pawn is so far. Actually, it's very dangerous.
Exactly, and rook c1. If you wanted to play rook c1, then why play rook e1 first? But okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he's replying to your question.
Wants to blockade that dark square.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's a cool idea.
Okay. The knight can
hop in. Yes.
Yeah.
I would just play maybe rook to d3. Sorry, rook to e3 and then play bishop to a3 in case he plays knight to d3.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Rook e3. Knight comes to d3 and then I'll just play bishop a3.
You want to activate.
What if he plays something like wait? What if why no one is playing rook c3?
Oh wow, that's yeah. That's yeah.
Come on, just play rook c3 and get that knight.
Yeah, too late.
Of course he has b6, but then you can play b4.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, he gave away the pawn? Interesting.
Wow, what's
and
going on?
he's not capturing it. Okay.
What's going on?
It's not even time pressure, I guess. But okay.
Yeah. I think Black quickly realized, oh, my pawn is not guarded anymore, so
move the... just captured it. That was one opportunity for White to get back into the game.
Okay, maybe Black just wants to put their... Oh!
Ah, now the knight is gone.
Yeah.
Game over. He made a mistake. All these knight moves just to give away the knight. Okay. That's it. The game is almost over. Looking at their ratings, I don't think White will mess up this position. But I'm not sure.
Yes.
Okay, now just rook e2 and he gets the pawn and that's game over. What? Okay.
I was about to say, like in endgames, usually once you have like very few pieces, you want to activate your king because your king becomes a very valuable piece.
Yeah, that's right.
But we didn't come to that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think still it's totally fine.
Okay, so let's check another one, I guess.
Yeah.
This one should be like in the bag for
for
your dad actually beating Zenata.
Okay.
So beginner.
Any other interesting games?
Beginner. What about? Oh, we have the game between the two new strong players of the beginner.
Oh, and it looks like Black is ahead. He's gonna win. Okay, because he has an extra knight, but I don't really think it's that easy either, because if he gets that pawn, then it'll be 3 pawns versus a piece, right? Shall we have a quick look at the whole game?
This game is quite interesting, don't you think?
Yes, very interesting for a beginner level tournament.
And the Black King is very far, and we have like 3 pawns that are going to...
Exactly. That's right. Shall we have a quick look at the opening game? So
yeah, okay, of course.
We'll just see how this game came. What?
So opening, okay, there is only Zenatan against your dad. It's
no. I mean this
beginner?
Game.
Okay.
Yeah, this game. Just we'll scroll.
Oh,
to the
opening.
Yeah, here. Yeah. Okay.
So like the Scottish, yeah.
Okay. Bishop f4. Okay, the opening
C5.
is quite professional, but I don't really like c5,
Yeah.
Weakening the d6 pawn.
Very weak.
Alright, and White correctly exploited the weakness by castling queen's head, and okay.
Here, Black cannot even defend the pawn anymore. It's
exactly, that's right.
It's a very quick...
Okay.
How did
White lose his piece? Oh, like this.
Okay, so
all right.
f6
that was
check.
A mistake, which he did.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was a sneaky discovered attack. Okay.
Oh, and look at the... Oh, you cannot see it on the stream, but Black just offered draw, and White declined.
Declined?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think
actually it is very difficult to defend 3 pawns with just a knight. I think it makes sense for him to.
I mean, as I understand the position, I think White is winning 100%. But especially against a knight.
Look at the time now. He has like 6 minutes. How fast are they playing?
They're playing so fast. So it's
They're playing it like it's a bullet game. But okay. Ooh.
Okay. King here.
Oh, it's checkmate.
Wow.
That was a beautiful checkmate. There you go. That
Wow.
was super quick and game over. Fantastic. So White remains the strongest player, 1900. Next time he should be kicked out of the
Yes.
tournament.
You don't
He
do
should
the
play in the
beginner tournament again.
Yes, he doesn't belong here.
Yes. Evan, I think he told us in the
Even this
chats
guy,
he's like
Gopala
13.
Krishnan, even he's too strong. He shouldn't be
Yes.
playing in this tournament. Okay.
Yeah, and
So
it's
any
one
other interesting
important
games going on?
one important point we said, like, even if you're like below 14 years old, if you're like above 1700, like just go to the open tournament. It will be more interesting for you.
Exactly.
Okay, so Omega Punch still playing against Binson, and Timur is
Okay.
playing against Titan. Let's check Timur against Titan. Yeah.
Okay, that should be interesting. The position looks pretty much equal, except the fact that now Black doesn't have a rook. I thought there was a rook on a8. Okay, how does that rook disappear?
Okay, so we had a very classic opening.
Yes, that's right. And 95. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Timur.
Okay,
It's not because you're
check
check that you have to move your king. Please.
Exactly.
Check first if you can take the piece that makes you in check.
Exactly. But okay, this position. All right. But okay, Titan took opportunity of what he was offered. So, but why B3 C3? He's playing like Carlson, pushing those pawns.
Yes,
B3 C3 D3, slowly improving. And wow, he played B5. I thought he would just capture that bishop.
Yeah, but he didn't capture because he knew he could take it later with this pawn.
Oh,
but
that was pretty smart.
Here you can still.
But, yeah, he can escape, but.
And then,
okay, he can escape.
And then, yeah, it doesn't work. But well. Okay.
C2 rook D1. Sorry, rook D8. Okay. But look at the time. Titan is thinking and playing his moves, whereas Timur is blitzing out the moves, I guess. He is barely taking a few seconds for each move. So, well.
Yeah, let's keep it in our bag and come back a bit later. Yes. Yep.
So, what's the next game?
Tomiris against Gatun.
Okay, this should be interesting. Oh, the position is actually equal, except for the fact that White is having very strong connected pawns. At least the material imbalance is not that much. But okay.
Yeah, so.
The first idea which comes to my mind is just to play queen takes knight. 3 knight.
Yes.
Okay.
So Gatun found it.
But I really don't understand what the black queen is doing on h7. Why bring your queen to head? Okay.
Oh, so black was up a bishop against these pawns.
Exactly, but then
and lost
black
it
gave
here.
Away the bishop and the knight.
Oh, yeah, and white did take its time.
Yes.
But finally took the bishop and took the knight.
Yep.
Okay.
Knight, exactly. And okay, e6 queen here.
Check.
Oh, that could be dangerous. I would just play queen to d2 check and then rook to e7. Sorry, queen to d7 and then rook to e7. And it should be game over. Check, check. Oh, there's some life in the position. Rook takes, queen takes, king goes anywhere. I'll just capture the f6 pawn as well. But queen takes f6, then knight takes g6. Too many attack.
Yes. It's
okay.
Let's see what Gatun is going to play, because in this kind of position where you know there is something, but it's not that easy to put up a plan like you just said. Okay, so Gatun put her queen.
That's a fine plan.
Yeah. So the difference with your plan is like you keep some space to bring back your rook to attack the black king. So here she has to wait. Is there some? Looks like a puzzle, right? Looks like there is something.
Yes, exactly.
So
No,
queen here, I think, doesn't really work, but it looks
I would
interesting.
just push the pawn to e3, you know. So, sorry, d6.
Oh,
That's my line.
wow! Look at that.
Oh, he did play d6. Fantastic. Now rook takes.
And wow, very well
Wow.
played from
Okay.
Gatun. Oh, and
Looks like white read my mind.
wow, very
Okay.
good.
That was a very cool move.
Yes.
Now rook takes f6 coming, knight g6 coming, two connected passes coming.
You should play
rook
together.
Takes f6 is, oh, okay.
Okay.
I would have played rook takes f6 first and then given the check for immediate checkmate. Okay.
Yeah,
That
true.
was some very brilliant play by, what's it? Who is he?
Gatun 03.
Gatun,
Yeah,
yes. Okay.
yeah, very
this
well
game
played.
is definitely going into the magazine.
Yeah. It's going to be part of the Christmas magazine.
Yes, d6 is gonna be a fantastic move.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so let's.
But I'm not sure if d6 is the best move in the position, but it's definitely the best interesting move.
So this is the last game of the beginner tournament. Let's go to check the open tournaments.
Open, yes, open. What's happening in the open now?
So we have a lot of games. So we're like game 3. And what about like... Okay, Leaf is playing against Umipati. Let's check that.
Okay, that should be interesting. And the position looks pretty equal. I think the rating is given injustice to Leaf. He is way stronger than a 1700 on leeches.
Yeah.
And that move is actually a brilliant move, the move which he just played, a5. He's fixing the pawn over there and creating a weakness on the b6 square so that in future he can bring his rook to the b6 square.
Yes, we call it an outpost.
Yes. Yep, that's right. So...
And the good thing here is like, if there is an exchange...
And that will become a very strong passer.
Exactly.
So he can play rook b6.
And that's what Umipati does.
That's right. Oh, Umipati is white. Okay, I thought it was Leaf who is black. Sorry, white. Okay, that's a very strong move. It's one of the reasons why he's a 2000. Okay, now maybe rook b1 and then slowly, queen to a5, sorry.
Yeah, which is a very good square for the queen.
Exactly.
Attacking this pawn, defending the passed pawn. Oh, it's also possible. Like, true.
Yeah,
the queen cannot take the pawn.
Queen cannot capture it, exactly.
Yeah, Umipati
so he's aiming for e5. Umipati.
Yes.
Okay, this game should be very difficult for Leaf. Okay. But still, he has some hope.
Yeah, trying to find some...
immediately to e5 would be... Okay.
Some counterplay, maybe.
Exactly,
he wants to do something with his queen.
But I think Umipati is playing very accurately. He's attacking the weak a6 pawn.
Yeah.
Which means he should play back to c8. Exactly, queen c8. Maybe I would just play, maybe...
I was thinking, Rajesh, what do you think about... I mean, this position looks very desperate, because once black goes defense, like white will push and...
Yes,
what do you think about trying to find perpetual check coming here? And like
even after...
And then like doing some chuck.
Oh, like that. That's quite an interesting idea. But do you think
it's kind of like a bet, because I'm really not sure it's working. But
yeah, but it could work, but I don't think Leaf wants to risk it. It's a lot of calculation.
Oh, then actually Leaf is trying to activate his queen now, so...
Yes, that's right.
And Umipati prefer to defend than taking this pawn. And I think that's... Oh, but actually the rook, sorry. The rook was
what?
Loose.
Queen d7? I don't really get why he played queen d7.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Okay. So...
I think
now I could play queen to g4 maybe, with the idea of the same perpetual check in case the queen moves up. This move, I don't know, maybe I have... Okay. If queen takes c4, he needs to calculate queen to c7, and the only hope is giving a perpetual check.
Honestly, I don't know if I like it from white. Giving some. I mean, so far, white just kept control of the position. I mean, okay, should be winning still for white, I guess, but I'm scared about perpetual check now.
Me too.
If queen here, like, looks like.
Yeah, check. So many squares are there. Third rank, and there's no way the rook can block the checks as well, and there is no pawns to hide. So.
And if the king comes here, you'll have some forks.
Checks like this. Yeah, I mean, exactly. But even though he cannot, I don't know. He won't capture the rook. Let's see. Quite interesting.
And black offers draw, and white declines.
Okay, just that is to be noted. Let's see. Leaf is actually really good. I don't expect him to come up from this position. But let's see. White has plenty of time, so he's taking his time. Shall we come back to this game later?
Okay. I will keep it in the bag also. And
yes. And then there is someone else. Who is Paul playing against?
Oh, Paul just finished his game. He won against Zenatan. We have this game against Leaf and Umipati.
Okay.
And then Universal Alliance.
Wait. Did Zenatan win the game previously? The one which he was not having? Oh, yes, he won.
How?
That was quite surprising.
How?
I thought the game was already decided. Okay, let's see.
Let's have a look. So
let's go to the end game.
Yeah. What happened?
What happened over here?
What?
Okay. After King F2, we saw till King F2.
Yes.
Okay. What's wrong in this one? Okay.
Maybe time? Time control?
I have no idea. Oh. Okay.
Oh my god. That's so intense. Oh, with a lot of checkmate threats and oh my god.
That was a very bad game.
Oh my god, and then white miss rook c1.
Exactly, rook
but
c1.
The position is really bad for white here. Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Wow, Zenatan. Let's call him the magician, right after this.
Yeah.
How did he come back from that? Wow.
I have no idea.
That's insane.
Okay, meanwhile Paul has just picked up his third win. Okay.
Yeah, let's check this game with Afari. That has only 28 seconds.
And Rafa looks pretty good. But there are some annoying checks with the queen coming up. Queen takes c2, king f3, or king g3. Okay. That's why I told king f3.
Yeah.
But okay.
I think now king f3 is probably...
Still, there's moves like knight to d2, I don't know.
Yeah, but you don't have much choice, right? If you go there, that's not so good.
Oh, either. Wait. Oh, okay. Knight
d2. Now what?
Done.
You don't want to go there because your knight, your bishop will be blocked, so I guess you just go back to g3.
Yes,
or f4.
Well, queen to c4 check maybe. Knight c4.
Okay, so some activities now for white. White can let go the...
I think this is fine for white now, I guess, because... Oh, but why that move?
That's very interesting.
Queen takes out.
No!
He lost his queen. Oh, it's checkmate.
And it's even a checkmate. Wow. Time pressure. Time pressure.
That's right. Time pressure. But it was a good game.
Okay. Only 2 games remaining. What? So Umipati against Leaf. Let's watch the let's watch the end of the game.
Okay. Let's see. Umipati. What happened here?
So we stopped right there.
Okay. Yes, and then it was rook d1. Okay, he prevented the check. Rook d1 is a cool resource. Oh, that one is... this is actually good, I guess, right? Black shouldn't exchange the queen
okay.
if he wants to survive. Okay.
Okay. I see.
Okay, game over.
And Kawaii Pack against
Kawaii,
Universal Alliance. We haven't watched much of their games yet. Universal Alliance, do you know who is?
I have no idea. It looks like his rating is around 1893, so we will see. It's not that bad, but I think white is comfortable here with a 3-pawn advantage.
Yes. No big weaknesses for white.
Exactly.
They're having an easy game. So here, just small point for beginners watching. You always want to take back with the pawn on the border and not with the pawn on the f file here, because you want to bring your pawns towards the center usually, and even in endgame actually most of the time, except few special situations.
I would have just played as 4, but okay. King g2.
Quite passive, right? King here.
Yeah, I would have played king e3 and f4. Okay, well, now it's again a lot of work for white.
But yeah, our friend Pack should be able. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Just
Okay.
That's a good way to simplify position.
That's right. Now maybe f4, g4, f5.
Yes. Okay, so I think it's wrapped up.
Yep.
And
so let's go to the beginner section.
Okay, sounds good. So beginner. So first,
3 out of 3.
Yeah. So let's watch this game. He's playing against Alexander 68. What a beautiful name.
Yes. You would say that, of course.
Yeah. I mean, so you know who I'm rooting for, right?
Yes, of course. We all know that.
Very easy, right? So what do you think about the position?
This looks pretty equal. I'm surprised that black is held in this position. I mean, how is it even possible that one game? Okay, I didn't notice Alexander's rating. It's pretty equal now. Okay. So, well, black is playing fighting moves. And I think black is kind of better here. Looking at the rook activity and stuff. But still, nothing is.
I mean, white
pawn is actually better, I think.
Yeah, white pawn is more advanced at the time.
That's right. So, not sure where this will go and end.
And black offers draw and white declines. A lot of fighting spirit in this game. In this tournament, all draws were rejected.
Exactly.
That's good. That's the spirit.
Yes, the fighting spirit.
Yes.
And looking at this position, black is the top seed, right? With 3 out of 3 wins.
Yes.
So in case he loses this, it will be back to normal. That Gopalakrishnan could catch up back. Another. Okay. Not very easy. Let's see.
I think C2 probably. I mean, does it really matter? D2, C2, B2?
Really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, but I think there will be extra tempo, right? You don't need to keep moving the thing. Oh, you should be careful. Well, if it was me, I would just play. Oh, check? Really?
I don't really like this move. You just improve the black king's position.
King, exactly. It's a draw then. At most, it's a draw. Okay, this should be a draw,
right? Wait. Here, don't you have... Okay, maybe stupid idea. Rook here.
Yeah, when I saw that, but then takes queen, then it will be...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
very
yeah.
easy.
Yeah, should be draw, yeah. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, draw.
Okay, draw. Okay, game over.
Let's wait the final. Okay, so Alexandre with with that nickname. I was not expecting less than a draw, and they're both on the top of the leaderboard, like the two first of the
That's right.
tournaments.
And then there is
Making it draw.
Titan with 3 points.
Yeah,
How many
wow.
points with?
Titan is
Who
doing
did he
an
win the
excellent
last game
job.
with?
He played against Marek.
And he won with the black pieces because, well,
Oh.
he gave away free queen. Knight takes e5.
Yeah.
Okay, he played queen h5 and knight. Okay, he resigned the game after knowing that he lost his queen. That is fine. Okay, anyone else in the top?
I think Gatun is down a queen against Bimsen, so maybe we're not going to look at this. And Timur is playing against Jathin.
Yes, Jathin. And Jathin has a queen.
But white.
But there are some checkmate ideas for white as well. Right.
Wow. So, check. Checkmate.
Checkmate. Game over.
Oh, this should be in the magazine also, I think. Checkmate
yes, this
should
be in the magazine as well. Exactly.
It's very good. Oh, I hope, Rajesh, you know what? I think I made a mistake. Yes. We just have like less than 10 seconds delay on the stream.
Oh,
I hope Timur is not watching the comment. I guess he's not. But yeah, just maybe we should put more delay. But right. I think this move is quite natural. To do check with the bishop, quite natural.
Let's see if Timur can find it.
And now he has to find the amazing checkmate in 2 from this position.
That's right, exactly. Oh, he didn't.
He didn't yet. Maybe. Okay, now it's very tempting to take the pawn also to put more pressure. Threatening a checkmate in 1.
That's also a checkmate, but okay, black could settle down for a draw. We never know. Perpetual maybe.
And I think Timur might finding
Timur won this game. That was fantastic.
Oh, 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2.
Oh. Okay, free bishop, but.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, it's so tense. There is still a checkmate in 2. Can you find it?
3,
2, 1. No, Timur. No. Oh my god, no! That's so sad.
I was very unlucky. Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I feel so bad.
That's right.
Timur had an amazing attack. Okay.
He had one more checkmate with that bishop takes pawn, but okay.
Yes.
That's how I look at this game. This game is already decided, I guess.
Time control can be terrible, you know.
That's right. And we make some mistakes in time pressure.
Except when your name is Palm, and you're just waiting to play your A game with 10 seconds left.
10 seconds. That's right.
Okay, and this game, it's pretty much done, I think.
Yes. What about the open section?
Yes.
I guess the round 4 must have started.
Yes, let's check it.
Not yet.
Oh. No, there is one game.
Remaining. What's that game? Jessifer versus
Silent Queen 07. Is that the new James Bond? Silent Queen?
I don't know.
Sounds like a James Bond movie.
Exactly. You'll see. But okay, Jessifer is slowly pushing down the game. This could take quite a while. Okay, now like King F4. Just advance the king. Oh, not now. Okay.
So here, of course, you don't want to exchange your pawn against the black pawn.
Exactly. Of course, you shouldn't. King F4 now.
King F4. There will be like Rook E4.
Rook check. E4. That's right.
So here with white, you just want to take your time to set up a good position to get this pawn for free. Because with a knight up, you're 100% sure to get this pawn at some point.
Exactly. Or another strategy would be just to exchange the rooks.
Yeah. That's even better. You're right. Oh.
Yep, it will be much simpler. I would just play rook to c4 and then bring my king to f4. Works.
So just a reminder for the most beginner, like when you arrive in endgame and you're like up material, you tend to want to like exchange your pieces, because more you simplify, more the difference of material is going to be huge. And in this case, there are like so few pieces. So if you exchange the rooks, suddenly you have like one knight and one pawn against one pawn, and this is like totally over.
Oh, mistake.
Oh, yep.
Rook takes knight.
Rook takes knight, but it has to be found. It's not that easy to find. But
it is not easy, yes. But we will see. Silent queen.
And the idea is
opposition.
For the black to get the opposition and get a draw.
Found it. That's bad. Christopher will get a draw now.
Okay, let's
see if black knows the opposition. This will be a good thing to learn for the students as well.
Nice.
Okay. Looking at king g5. I think black should be familiar with the opposition.
Yes, very well played.
Yes. Okay, perfect. So silent queen, whoever she does know some tricks in the endgame. Okay.
Oh, little variation, like trying to confuse the black king.
Trying to trick.
Yeah, but the trick didn't work.
Okay. I would just play king f5, just to hope that he plays king f8 and then I'll play king f6. Not here.
Oh, before? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there is some intense game going on. Like trying to
just accept the draw.
Yeah, okay, silent queen is solid. Not going to do any mistake on this. And this is
and
the draw.
Silent queen.
And a reminder, that's why it's very important to learn about the endgame and opposition, because this kind of situation happens, as we see, like quite often, and you want to know how to do the draw. You don't want to miss this opportunity. If black does one mistake here, white can win easily. So yes, nice play by silent queen, who succeed to get the draw after being down a knight. That's
yes. So we have two clear winners here with 3 points, and then comes my leaf, right?
Yeah. So sorry. Yeah. So Umipati and Paul. So they're going to play against each other next game.
Yep. And then my leaf, there is VKR and Zinatan with 2 points. And also
a lot of players.
Kawhi is 2 points. Okay, he will catch up, I guess, with the others. Oh.
Let's look just quickly the beginner scoreboard. So okay, so a lot of these new strong players, like they all like done as we expected, right? They're all in the top 4.
Exactly,
and we're going to try to follow them a bit. And
there's Titan.
EGH.
Yes, he left the tournament.
Left after 2 wins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just got wins in 4 moves, and then he is like, okay. All right, let's have a look at the interesting game between Paul and Umipati. Okay, it's a typical, I don't know, which opening is this?
It's a typical something.
No, I thought it was QGD, but then it looks different with the pawn on e4. Okay.
I don't know what's the name of this.
Let's go from the start.
Yes.
Just the opening moves.
Okay, c4.
c4. Oh, it's English. I should have known. But e6, knight c3, e4, d4. Okay.
Well, how do you call it? Like e6, d6? I have no idea how you call this.
It's just a passive opening. I don't know.
Yeah, like
no one plays e6 and d6.
Yeah.
It's like French players play e6, d5, and Perk players play d6, e5. I know. Oh, okay. But this is one tempo down, right?
Exactly.
E6 and then e6, d5.
Exactly.
I don't really like.
I already
okay.
prefer white position quite a lot.
Exactly. I would just play queen c2 now, and okay. Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Is there a leak?
Interesting.
Yeah, like.
I think king f1 should be good. Yes, exactly. King f1 is played by. Okay, it looks like white has no possible way to castle again. But
what do you want to do? Do you want
actually,
to open the position? Open the f file now. The king
I
cannot.
wouldn't recommend opening the. Wait, bishop d7. I thought f5 was a good try. If you're gonna get that pawn, at least open up some files.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, now comes queen takes. Oh, queen takes e4 means bishop to c6. But still, that's not gonna achieve anything, right? I would just play queen to g4, maybe bishop to h6. I have a clear-cut plan.
Honestly, I think it's not that bad for black. Even you're one pawn down, you have some activities, but
some compensation. So okay, we will see. But bishop c6 is not much of a threat. Queen
exactly
g4.
what you said. Exactly what you said.
Okay, I'm good at predicting. Okay.
Such
Let's see what happens. He should play rook e8 now. Otherwise, bishop h6 is game over. But even after rook e8, no, there should be something better. Ah, yes, f5 is better.
Yeah,
but
f5
after
is...
ef6, he has to play queen f6, otherwise
yeah,
queen take. So I'm not sure if Paul will go for opening up the f file. I would recommend something. Well, it's quite.
But wait, here. There are like some threats, right? If you don't take f5,
That's right. So let's see. Nevertheless, the black queen is going to get activated. Or maybe he can just play. I'm not sure. So
just to explain, like for example, if white goes queen g3, black could like open up everything, pushing the pawn.
Bishop takes,
and then
queen takes d4. But I still think maybe he can just play bishop to h6 after that. I'm not sure, but maybe not immediately f5. He could prepare for f5. Oh, f takes, yes, and then he'll play knight f3, I guess. And I don't think there will be much attack. Yes, knight f3.
Yeah, white is stabilizing quite well.
That's right. So, okay, this is pretty interesting position. And Omipati has to quickly develop his pieces. But the knight doesn't really have a really good square. Even if the knight comes to d7, where will he move that knight to? Yeah,
true.
I don't really... The knight actually belongs to f5. But, okay, bishop d7. That's a sneaky move. He's trying to play e5. But what if white himself plays knight to e5? I don't know. If I was white, I would just play knight e5. What do you think? Will they be allowing him to play e5 and make his position simpler?
So here, whites play knight e5, right?
Yeah, that's what I am thinking of. Yes.
Blocking everything and...
exactly.
And you're threatening the bishop, so it's not like black can do knight c6.
Yeah, that's right. So, queen g5. Okay, he wants to exchange the queens because white is a pawn up and he has obviously better activity, right? That's quite logical.
I don't know if it's the best though. Like, I liked... I think queen... Like the white queen is pretty good here, and yes, knight here was...
I would have went for an attack, that's right.
Yeah, it looked
but
better.
Obviously Paul wants to simplify things. Looking at the time as well, because just 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Okay, at least black get a bit of tempo back.
That's right.
To develop his pieces.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right? Maybe queen g... I would play h4 maybe. I don't know.
h4?
I have no idea. Yes. Rook d1, okay. Still not too easy for black.
Yeah, now it's difficult to find good ideas for black.
Exactly.
Looks like
So
white
he needs
position
to
is so
decide.
strong.
That's right. So maybe Paul is right all the way. Queen g5, and he's just waiting for black to make his move. Like, what are you gonna do?
So the idea of the position for black will be to push e5, but there is no support
Exactly.
enough, and
That's right.
okay.
And he just expected, he fell for the trap. He was supposed to capture with a d pawn, right?
Yes, yes.
He captured with a rook, and this is game over. Okay, I thought Umipati would capture the pawn. His rating is 20, 100 above, but you never know. Sometimes you get a little bit careless, and you're under pressure in such positions. So, okay, this should be easy one for Paul, I guess, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Black has zero compensation for the exchange, so it should be fine.
That was a good fight. Paul was very good to simplify the position and just make it so robust, you know? Like, it's
That's
very
right.
difficult when you play against like a strong opponent that just, you know, take one pawn and then make the position impossible to exploit and just like wait you
That's
to
right.
to do a mistake.
Yes.
Okay, so let's maybe
Paul has
watch
also
another
played
one.
h4, h5. That was initially
Oh,
my plan.
yes. Yes,
Okay,
that's
so anyone else in the top? VKR won another game. Okay, VKR is 3 out of 3, 3 out of 4.
yes.
And that's my mom. Okay.
Nice.
Alright, let's see any other games. Oh, 24 participants?
Yes,
Did
but
that many
some of
people
them, I think some of
left
them
the
didn't
tournament?
play. The thing was, the tournament time maybe was not clear for some people. Some people thought the
Okay,
tournament will start a bit later.
alright, that's fine.
And let's check the beginner quickly before picking the next game.
Okay,
Oh,
4.5,
see,
3.5.
Alexander.
Oh,
Alexander
but still.
from Russia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alexander from Russia
nice name.
is leading. So what about looking at Bimson against Kovalyov?
Okay, I think white will be, I don't know.
It's the last
Shall
game.
we have a look at the game? It looks interesting.
Yes, last
because
game.
black is having an extra pawn, but it's not at all that easy for white black either. I don't know. In such positions, what I would normally do is, okay, the bishop is kind of under a trap or something like that, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
we could do
Is it
something
bishop
like check this, or I don't know.
Oh, but if the king goes to f3 or something.
Oh yeah, all right. Then I resign. I guess.
Exactly. Okay.
Oh.
So, king f3, come on, king f3, king f3. He'll obviously spot it.
Oh, so what to do after king f3? Is there a way? Did our friend Bimsan
I really
something?
don't think so.
Oh, he did the same mistake as me.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. That bishop is gone. There's no way to save it. And looking at the time as well, I think black should be giving up the game. Unless he can just wait for something to happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
timeout.
Timeout.
Okay, so next round is going to start soon.
4.5, 2 people.
Let's try to up some games of like Kate. We didn't look much of our games.
Yes.
AKMM, or let's try to spot on their games for the next round. In the open.
Okay.
We are.
What's happening in the open?
Still having, yeah, they're still playing. Paul against Umipati.
I think, yeah. Paul is like crushing him. All his pawns fixed on dark squares, which means that light square bishop is pretty much useless. And there are plenty of square weaknesses here.
Yes. It's funny how it looks like a different game with the pawn structure like this. Looks like they played 2 games.
Yes. Now what? A4. Yes.
So black can...
This game is... Look at the space white has. All of the black pieces are restricted within the 6th rank.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
The thing is...
Knight d5 is there. But I still think he can just capture, knight takes d5, or maybe bishop takes d5 would be better. I don't know. King f3. Okay.
The thing is,
maybe he's bringing his king all the way to c4, which is a better square for the king, right?
yeah.
And aiming to push the pawn to. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's just gonna keep that king on e3.
Yeah, to defend
the pawn break b5.
Yeah, the king defending the two central pawn. I think, yeah, Hpot didn't want to play the knight here because he doesn't want to open up the position. He didn't want to do that because one rook up for the white against one bishop.
Exactly. Bishop takes is done. Just
yes.
as I said. And
the king has to move somewhere.
Pawn is going to. He's going to push that pawn, I guess. Yes, there you go.
Oh, okay.
To b5. So pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, rook takes, and then the b7 pawn becomes a weakness. And I don't think Hpot will capture that pawn. Yes, he didn't. Okay.
Yeah, replacing his bishop.
Yes, and now rook comes to the 7th rank. It's too difficult, actually. It's a checkmate threat as well. Rook to h7. He has to play bishop back to g7. Sorry, g8, I mean. That's kind of forced. But then I can just play a rook to b. Oh. Yes, and then comes rook hb1, and then the dark square bishop is trapped.
Yeah, Hpot resigned. But yeah, you're right.
This was too much for Hpot.
That's
okay, so we have the expected winner of the tournament, I guess. It's 4 out of 4, but you never know. Anything can happen in chess.
What else? We still have. Wow, actually 5 games. Let's check Royal King Cobra.
Yes, we have
Royal
to check his
Red King Cobra, sorry. I forgot the red.
Royal Red King Cobra.
And quite balanced game. Okay, so black is up 2 pawns. It's a J4.
And, okay, yes.
But one important stuff, and that's something we all studied, and that our students should study at some point. Is
actually, that's a very good move. Pawn to b4. He is just creating his own passed pawn.
Exactly.
So for students who are watching it, instead of capturing the pawn on a4 instead, he just chose to push the pawn to b4. And now he'll just push the pawn again to b3 or, okay, even better, connecting pawns. But I think it doesn't make a big difference, right? Whether you push the pawn to b3 or push the pawn to a4. Sorry, a5.
I think this is more like a scholar, like
solid. Yeah. Yes, that's right. I think it doesn't make a big difference.
Okay, well, one point I wanted to say, Rajesh, and it's quite important. I think it's like to see that the bishops are on different colors. So the white bishop is on black squares, and the black bishop is on white square. And that's the big hope for white when you down material, is to say this kind of endgame can easily end up in draws, even if there is a difference of 1 pawn, because the bishops will never exchange by themselves. It's going to be much less likely. But here, unfortunately, after taking this pawn,
it's like 3 pawns up now, and 2 of them is connected pass pawns. So, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I would just push the pawn, even if it gives away the bishop. And if he captures the bishop, I will keep pushing the pawn, and I will get a queen, right? I mean, if you go back.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to fight. It's a blitz. There is a different colors bishop on the board. You still have a rook. You have to fight.
Yes. Why not push the pawn? Why is he not even pushing to b3? Okay, finally.
Yeah, done. Okay. As requested. I think he wanted to, move the bishop first, not to lose the bishop. Yeah.
But I would just still move the pawn. I get a queen. He wants to keep all the pieces.
Check. So, and then this pawn is blocking the rook.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So, anyways, I think this is also a clear win now, right? Probably.
Wait! Fork! Oh no, the pawn can take. Okay. Yeah. It's no way to stop this pawn. Passed pawn are so strong in game when they're gathered with other pieces.
So those who are watching the stream, I told you that b4 pawn is a good move, right? This is the reason.
Yeah, exactly. That's a
So
very
alright.
important time. Okay.
I think this game is decided, right? Maybe we have to switch the game. Any other equal looking games here?
Okay, this one is over. Okay. For
That
the
one is also
open.
over. So let's have a look at the beginner section. Yes, we are in the beginner section.
Okay.
And
so beginner played faster than the open tournament. So we're
There's-
already at the end of the 6th round. So next one will be the last. And
That's
we
right.
see first the also unique and wonderful, just like you, Rajesh, but this time it's not a teacher, it's a player, Alexandre,
Yeah.
from Russia, who is leading. He never lost any game.
5-5, and
But
this guy also will, I guess, win the game. But looking at this is actually looking equal. Jetin versus him. Oh, Jetin is my student, so I know that he's not a bad player. But looking at the time controls, wow.
Wait.
One person is having 5 minutes, 5 seconds, and one person is having just 30 seconds.
Rajesh.
That's really weird to see. Yes?
There is one piece missing here.
Oh, I didn't see that piece. I always miss the rooks in the corner. Okay. I always assume it to be.
I think it's a rage quit. What do you think?
Rage quit. Yes, probably.
Yeah.
They can understand the rating levels. One person is 1300 and the other person is 1900.
Yes.
So, he will also get to.
They're going to be equal. And actually, Kovalyov, Dima has a better tie break. So.
Yes, that's right. So, what about the others?
Kate against Lucas.
Okay.
So something happened. There is one queen down for Lucas, but what happened?
He didn't capture it with the knight.
Oh, it's missed by Kate. Kate is a very nice girl. I heard. Like she's maybe she wants to add some suspense to the game. She
maybe, but I would just maybe play bishop to. Okay, that's fine. Just getting the rook out of the way. And then I will just play, I don't know, I will castle, bring my rook to e1, and there are so many ideas here.
There are many ideas, yeah. Castle is probably the most, scholar, standard, solid plan, yeah.
Let's see, but looking at the time, Lucas is playing quite fast.
And Kate is a bit hard on time. It's always a bit stressful to handle the time. Oh, she disconnected?
Disconnected?
Left the game. Okay, let's hope she's coming back. Let's see another game maybe. Gatun against Marek.
Okay. Quite interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
A million pawns more. Okay. And also a bishop. So.
Okay.
Oh.
Gatun is being fancy.
Yes. But will it work? We will have a look.
So again, for the most beginner in the stream, looks like this knight can be captured by the pawn. Okay, looks like a bad move, but the black rook is pinning the pawn. Pinning meaning that the pawn cannot take the knight because the king will be checked then, and you cannot do that in chess. That's one of the basic rules. So the king has to move, and now the knight is attacked by the pawn and the king. So Gatun has to do something for the knight. She's taking the pawn on side. But there are so many pawns, right? It's like...
Yes, so there's no hope, I guess. Alright, I think these people will take quite a while, right? So much time left, and there's no checkmate. Not sure. So we will come back to this game later and see the result. Meanwhile, we'll check the open section. Okay, so who is Paul playing against? Probably Leaf.
Yes,
Leaf. It is Leaf.
Okay.
You never know what happens to the game. King e2. How is his king on e2? Ooh. What a weird opening is that?
Oh, you know what? I'm really
Yes.
disappointed. I
Yeah,
saw
I
Paul
didn't.
will play King E7.
Uh,
But Paul is just trying so hard.
okay,
Oh my
but
god.
white king e2. That is. Imagine if white wins this game. It's gonna be some
Yeah, that will be huge.
new theory. King e2, the leaf opening. King back to e1. Okay. Or we could just assume that it was a misclick, but
Ah, come
I don't know why
on.
someone would click on a king.
Paul, you're not funny. Leaf played King E2. You have to play King
But
E7. Come
the king
on.
e7, exactly.
Yes. Okay, alright, so looks good for Paul. Let's go to another game and come back to this one later. But it's going to be very difficult for Leaf, I think. Paul is
Yeah,
so
it
strong.
is.
Such a strong opponent. You cannot do that against him.
Yeah, exactly. What
Let's.
about Umipati is playing against whom?
What about we go to players we
Yeah.
haven't watched a lot, like Ritz Blitz
Yeah, Ritz the Blitz. We have
against
never
Far
seen
Night
this.
Eagle.
And
See?
Fortnite Eagle. Both
Yeah,
of them
nice.
we didn't see yet. That's good.
And very interesting position.
So,
White
yes, this is a
attacking.
typical Royal West. Sorry, Italian, I mean. Sorry.
Yep.
It's just word. So, I think.
Look at that. Look at that. Ritz
Takes.
going
That's a
berserk
cool
on
sacrifice.
on Far Night Eagle. Sacrificing a bishop.
Queen f3, queen coming to g3.
And here's the first, maybe first mistake by Far Night Eagle. Because, again, the bishop is pinned by the queen. Cannot move anywhere because the black king is behind. And after h3, very good move by white. Now the bishop cannot move and the whites just threat to take it with the pawn.
Exactly.
Okay, black defense. Not to give it for free. And takes back with the pawn. Quite interesting. What do you think about that? Will you prefer to take with the knight?
I would have taken with the knight because f3 is not possible because of the pin. And then I would just play king h8 and probably start pushing pawn to f5 and start attacking him. I'm not sure. I would try that, of course.
So that's like the pin fiesta, right? We will call it like this. If you take with the knight is pinned, but oh. Okay. Let's watch what happens. So h5 takes.
Takes knight here.
Okay. Oh.
King h8. Okay. Probably he heard me telling king h8 in the stream, but I told that for knight takes g4, not pawn takes.
And okay, queen h4.
That's pretty bad. Okay, queen g5. Of course, Ritz the Blitz is not gonna miss this one.
Yeah.
And if those who don't know about Ritz the Blitz, he was I think, a 2-month champion for the beginner section, and then he got promoted to the open one.
Yeah.
But I guess if he plays in the beginner section now, even it would be hard for him.
The beginner section this month is crazy. But very well played from Ritz the Blitz.
Well played for Ritz.
For Night Eagle, not easy to defend this kind of position, right? Especially in Blitz. It's very fast.
Exactly.
And it's usually harder to defend than attacking in this kind of position.
That's right. True.
So, okay, well played, Ritz the Blitz.
Anyone else?
Let's also go to the second page.
What about
Maxence.
Oh, who is he?
Maxence
he's playing in this tournament.
Fantastic. Against Rafa. Interesting.
Rafa, interesting, and Rafa is having an extra queen. But
yeah, exactly, but
yes. But he has played rook to e8. That is a very good move. Because if the queen moves, now the knight falls part.
Okay, let's go back a few moves just to see what happened in this game. Let's go back the game back actually. So, Italian opening. From Rafa, we know it's his favorite.
Yep.
And okay, why not? Opening to attack. I like it. Oh! Okay.
Okay. He should have but actually, he shouldn't have played pawn to b5. It weakens the c6 square. b5 is a mistake, right? now there's no way to protect that knight. I mean, if he protects that knight, then the f6 knight falls apart.
Yes. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like he pushed b5 and then g5, and he had lost control over the f6 and c6 squares.
And this kind of fancy move just doesn't work because white first exchange.
What? The queen falls apart, right?
Yeah, I mean, if black now in this position play knight d4, attacking the queen, but white will just... Oh! Yeah, right. Actually, it's working. Sorry, I didn't...
Yes.
I totally didn't see that.
It does work.
Yeah, so...
After the queen moves, then he can just play knight takes f3 check first, pawn takes, and then maybe move the rook to safety. It actually works.
Yeah, knight d4 looks so strong because you have a lot of attacks still. You don't even have to exchange, right? Because...
That's right. I didn't even notice the queen on e2. I thought it was on d1. Alright.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so, knight takes. Didn't see that the knight was pinned. This time, it's legal move, but you lose the queen, so...
Yeah.
And... Okay. Now, knight d4.
Active play, find it. Okay.
Okay, interesting. Coming back there.
But is that gonna work? Maybe.
Mm-hmm. And...
Knight e2 is not the best square for the knights, right? Okay.
Yes.
I would have just played knight to b1 and then bring it to d2 and then f3.
Yeah, I agree. And especially, like, there is a problem here. Because after rook e8, the knight is lost.
It was good. So Max found that move. Rook e8 and...
Yeah, very well played from Maxence, who is coming back after losing.
This position is 2 bishops versus...
Oh,
what?
No. So here, I think the
best move is bishop takes d3, correct? Yeah. No, actually, yeah, it is correct. Even if queen g3 check comes, the bishop can just go back to g6, right?
Yes, exactly.
That's right. Okay, that's cool. Okay. This should be easy for Rafa now.
Oh, strange.
Rook f1. Okay.
I think I know. Rafa just like, what should I do? And then just like waiting.
F5 is bad. Queen takes. Now queen g6 check. Obviously, king goes back to f8
to protect the rook. But then
yes, of course,
pawn is not protected.
Okay, I would just play anything at this point. I would just bring my rook to c1 and then push the pawn to b4.
So helpful. So helpful, Rajesh. I will just play anything in this position. Do you say that when you're analyzing students' games?
Well, to be honest, I think any move is good except, something like queen g7 check or...
Yeah.
Okay,
and now it's...
push the pawn to d4 or maybe even capture the c6 pawn. It's free, actually. You're gonna pass her.
Yes. So good fight by Maxence, but the queen down was too much to come back for. Yeah, from.
That's right.
Okay.
Rook f3. Oh, rook f3, rook g3, rook g7. Okay, that's a plan.
Took.
It's probably the reason why Rafa played his rook to f1. Okay. King to e7.
Oh, smells like checkmate.
Chuck. Yes, that's right.
Chuck.
Or at least the best case, the rook is going. The rook on e8 is left undefended, so either way it's lost. Okay, he wants the rook. He might even get a new queen, so that game is done. What about...
still the game is on. Okay, good. So let's go back to king e2, king e7. What? No king e7? Okay.
Alright. So what happens? Probably Paul just wants to win the game. Okay, this is hopeless.
Looks so painful.
Yes.
Oh! Wait. But
okay, queen here, knight here, king here, knight f5. But why knight takes f3? I don't understand.
I don't understand either. Like, what happened?
What's the point of knight takes f3?
I think it's a blunder, right? Like,
probably it should be, because I don't really see any plan.
I mean, okay.
I mean, even the pawn is pretty okay.
So now what?
It's,
like bishop
yeah.
d3, and
yes,
and now
right.
everything is protected. You know, even the
let's
black
see.
king is very open. Why? What happened?
I have no idea. Queen g3, a4.
I really don't like
this position. Oh, rook a3 maybe. I don't know.
I really don't like it.
That's
Yeah.
too weird. No one would even consider that plan.
Why don't you play like bishop d2 or? Wait.
Yeah, that was what first came to my mind, but then comes knight f3. So, but still, knight f3, rook to b2, g2. Okay. Do you think white will manage to win this game? You never know. Okay, shall we go a few steps ahead? Okay. Oh, bishop d3.
Oh my god. If Paul loses after playing, he tried his best, you know.
King a2, that's done. He will just. I don't know.
And Paul rejected the king e7. You know, he just tried his best, putting like as much pressure as he could. If he's losing this game, oh my god.
Look at this position. It's completely, I mean, even the pawns are equal, right?
It's so safe for white. Actually, I worry more for black now, for the safety of the black king.
I really can't believe white pulled this off.
Oh my god, that's insane. So what do you play? Like queen g2? Yeah?
Yeah, queen g2. Everything looks good. Surprisingly.
Oh my god, like, what do you do? Like,
come on, Paul.
b3? You have the bishop and black square.
You can never expect moves from Leaf. Leaf plays weird moves. I mean, imagine who would think of a4, rook a3, and rook d3 for instance.
Yes. Oh, okay. I like this move even better.
That's even stronger. Okay.
Oh, okay. Take. Okay, need to be careful. A lot of stuff can happen. They have not much time.
Yeah.
It can be brutal.
Yeah, that's right. But oh, that move, queen to h6. Oh my god, what a deep idea. Queen d2, queen f6.
Okay, wait. There is some counter attack. Oh, wow.
There are some checks. Okay.
Checkmate.
Obviously, that's what is.
Oh, oh my god, no!
That was so bad for Leaf. I think if he had more time.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. That's so funny.
I knew that. But okay. Paul just trapped him. Okay, that was a lucky escape for
lucky endgame for Paul. Paul, be careful.
If he lost this game, that's done for Paul.
Yeah.
He will never play chess again.
Lucky Paul. Oh my god, that's
alright. That was one
so
of the
funny
games
game.
I saw. Okay, so the winner is clearly decided. I think if there is anyone who could have defeated Paul, it was Leaf with King e2.
Yeah, like seriously, Leaf. But why King e2? I wonder. You playing Paul? Why do you play King e2?
But he was almost winning. I really don't understand how he pulled that off.
Oh my god, so funny.
Okay, anyone else?
Okay, the beginner actually. We are.
Oh, I forgot about beginner.
It's the end of the end right now, so.
Oh, this is the last round, right?
Yeah, so Alexandre is still first, but...
Okay, yeah, I think he will be overtaken by...
Yes, so let's check this game.
This is already decided. He's too strong for anyone.
Wait, like, okay. It's like 3 points ahead.
Actually, yes, black is holding his own. It's equal material if you just count minor pieces and major pieces. But I think it's too much for...
Actually, I'm quite impressed. Gatun is doing very good chess, you know.
Gatun is doing really well against a player who's very strong. And maybe next time we conduct this tournament, we should set up a rating limit, you know, just like below 1,700 or 1,750.
Yeah.
So that the others get chance. Because if Gatun played like this against someone else, he would have won this game, I guess. Right? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean... Definitely, like these new players, they are too good for the beginner section. It's called beginner for a reason.
Okay, I
So
agree that if their age is less, but it is beginner. Beginners means beginners.
yeah, doesn't mean like people that know
Yeah.
well opening end
Yeah.
games, don't do
Okay.
mistakes, do very few blunders. That's not beginner.
Exactly. That's right. So
Okay, and Gatun just let her knight go. She said, "Bye bye, my knight. I don't need you anymore." And yeah, so now it's looking very bad. Um, yeah, and here White can even just play d1.
okay.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, okay. The
Okay.
bluff didn't
Now
go well.
of course it won't. And
So
look at that guy's time. He is never in time pressure. I mean, the white player.
yeah,
He's
three
just like
minutes.
playing
Yeah.
so fast,
So
and he is still in a better position. It's clear that he is completely another level.
to be honest, I hope we're not the reason why Gatun is doing mistakes. Because if she has the stream on and suddenly she sees we're like commenting our game, I hope it's not
Yeah.
because of that. We're sorry if it's because of this. But
No,
well,
that's fine. You did very well. If you are listening to this, yes, you did a
yeah.
great job.
And this is the last game.
Meanwhile,
Oh, and okay, this is
okay,
over.
who is the
So
third? Even the third is someone else, I think, quite strong at 4.5 points.
yes.
Okay, let's go down and check if there is any happy pawn students.
Okay,
There's
we have
Mark
Lucas. Actually, I'm not.
Lucas is there, 4 points.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Back-to-back wins, and that's like a comeback itself, right?
Yes. Last two games won.
So anyone else? Scroll down.
If you go down, we have Gatun, Marek,
yes.
Omega Punch, Gopal,
Omega Punch,
Gopal Krishnan.
and oh, he didn't play after that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good for us. Okay, so then there is Titan, who didn't play after 2 losses. Then there is Chetan, who is with 3 points. Okay. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the Open tournament.
Yes.
Is it all over yet?
And yeah, let's come back to the winners, but congrats in advance.
Okay.
We're going to quote your names a bit later. First, let's go back to the tournament with Paul.
Oh, it's still in the 6th round? There is one more round left, I guess, right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
We still have some work to do commenting amazing games from people doing King E2 and almost winning.
Yes, I'm gonna try this in a tournament. But of course, we will see.
So
Kawhi versus it's Kawhi versus Paul. That should be interesting.
Okay, let's watch it a bit. But I really want to see Leaf after because he inspires me.
He is the role model for us. He need to. Openings don't need to. Doesn't matter. You can play anything you want, and then okay.
So here,
what do you think about this position? Shall we come back from the opening? It's really good for the viewers and beginners to learn openings from Paul, the greatest. Yes. Let's see. C4.
Okay, so
he's an English player. He plays C4 every time. Okay.
He wants to play solid. I think after the last game, might be scared.
Yeah. But that is just mind blowing. That game, I will not forget that. I think definitely going.
Yeah, after giving up his knight, Paul must have been really relieved to find out like this small checkmate at the end.
Yeah.
He must have been not happy with himself for missing.
But I'm so sure that if Leaf had like an extra minute or something, he would have won the game.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, for someone who finds rook A4, rook A3 defense,
yes.
It's not gonna be difficult to find. Queen H1, Queen E1, checkmate. Okay. So looking at this, Paul has set up a very good pawn structure and exactly the same piece development. One knight on C3, one knight on E2, one bishop on G2, and then he plays H3, King H2.
Yeah,
he does the same thing.
Very solid position for white that leads to positional position. You have to think about like position first, and there are a bit less tactics, I guess, in this kind of openings. It's less open. And I think that's what we're going to see from Paul. Is like preparing, like one of these ideas is like to push B4, right?
That's
in this opening.
Well, I would play A5 here, but then the B5 square gets weak. So
Yes.
a5 doesn't also look like a very good move, but okay. So, okay, I guess I can find Paul's strategy. He is obviously, more experienced and better than the other players. So he doesn't want to go for complicated tactics. He just wants to play positional chess and play normally so that he can slowly build up the advantage and win the game. Probably that's what he's trying to do. But let's see. F4, okay, B8, B5, okay, pawn takes.
Okay, that's interesting to take with the pawn.
Pawn takes is actually interesting.
I was not sure about it.
I would have taken with the knight.
Yeah, me too.
Because the b6 pawn is an obvious weakness, right? So, pawn takes.
Okay, maybe I guess Paul has good reasons behind, but...
Of course, they would. But what? I would have played knight to a5. At least, I know that knight is hopeless over there, but...
Knight a5?
Maybe knight d8 makes sense. Maybe rook comes to a8 and starts targeting the a pawn. Okay, for a second I thought he played knight back to c6. I didn't know that you are the one who moved that knight over there, but okay.
No, he did. He did knight d8 and...
Okay. So, Paul is attacking on both sides. Typical Paul, so... Let's see what's happening. Okay. Probably Paul was playing him not to play e5 and king e7.
Yeah, and already I like Paul's position much better.
Yes, I like Paul's position as well. This should be clear advantage. I mean, look at black's pieces. That bishop on g7 has no hope. The bishop on d7 also has no hope. Okay, maybe now I get the idea why he's playing pawn takes. He's just restricting the light square bishop's movements.
And by the way, you said when the black knight was here, you said it would be good to go there. And see, actually it went there, and next it's going to be there. So
why waste 3 moves? I thought he was going to play knight e6 or something, but I don't really think even after knight e6 the knight is better over there. So just at least play knight a5 and control those pawns, but okay. I don't really like black's position and it's quite difficult to find a plan. But of course, knight a5 is better than knight d8, knight b7 and then knight a5. Okay.
So we've all been in this kind of positions with black, I mean, sometime in our life. And we hate it, right? We hate it. What advice can you say in black's position?
Sometimes, I just sacrifice some pawns and just open up the position. I know it's kind of bad, but still, I really hate playing these positions. For example, in this position, bishop e6, huh? Okay.
So the purpose will be like to make sure that your defense is fine and try slowly to improve your position, like the position of your pieces. And like aim the end game and say like, oh, maybe end game I can make a draw, or I can come back, or I can just hold on. It's a very difficult position. Like here you see the black knight, the black bishop.
The bishop is completely bad. The light square bishop is also bad. The knight on h5 also doesn't have much hope. So I think black's all minor pieces are bad, except the bishop on e6. At least it's doing something compared to the other pieces. But okay. And Paul's style, he would just push his pawn to a4, I think. I don't know. Or maybe...
Oh yeah, first this pawn is under attack. But then, what will be the plan for white? Like try to use this bad bishop to exchange, to open up the black king?
Actually, in my experience, if just white sits and makes waiting moves, black himself will ruin his position. Because it's like a Zugzwang, Of course, it's not a Zugzwang. But if we look carefully, black will be desperate to try to find a plan, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, there's no good plans here, so he'll make a very bad plan. And you can make, see, a4. I know Paul now.
So, do we want to exchange? Doesn't look good, but no.
Because that's the only good piece for black. But okay.
But the pawn is still defended by the queen.
That's right. That's why I said a4.
Yeah.
But okay. This is horrible for black. 0 plans.
Zero good piece. It's like, yeah, that's playing the Pirk like D6 A5, like this kind of Yanketo situation. It happens to me
Yeah.
sometimes to have to put my bishop there. Usually,
Yeah.
usually I try to sacrifice against 2 pawns. It's like
It
this kind
actually
of
happens in
games.
perk openings,
It,
Those who play perk with
yeah,
G6, Bishop G7. This
yeah,
position is quite common.
yeah,
I
yeah,
have been in the
exactly.
white side myself, and I know how annoying it is for my opponent.
Yeah. So,
Let's see.
yeah. I mean,
I would want to switch the games, but looking at this, it's quite instructive to know how to win a certain game, right? Like if you have decisive space advantage. Okay, he is playing Bishop F3, your idea, and he has to give away the pawn. So, guys, this is what he did. So, Paul slowly converted his space advantage and forced him to give away his pawn.
I guess the plan is to push h5 as soon as possible.
Oh, and close. But I don't really think that should be enough for holding the position. Maybe I think his plan is to capture the g5 pawn and then capture the f6 pawn at one point. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, it was a mistake from me. h5, I mean, looks terrible.
I mean, Black's only tries to open up stuff, right? If he closes himself, then what is he gonna do?
And also, White has like some sacrifice, can give away the bishop, and
exactly, that's right.
And looks really bad.
So I would capture h takes. I mean, of course, Paul is considering knight takes f. Yeah, he played knight takes f4. So pawn takes, bishop takes. Now he will play pawn takes g5. And if bishop takes g5, bishop takes f6, and Black has some breathing room, right?
Yeah, it looks like a miraculous almost,
Yes, exactly.
That's what you hope as Black. You hope this position will happen sometime, and one of the reason is White never pushed h4.
That's right. He's keeping that square vacant for his queen in the future.
But it will have changed a lot, In this kind of position, you really wish your pawn was in h4.
Oh, by the way, even after bishop takes g5, it's not easy to capture the f6 pawn. You have to look out for the... Oh. Bishop g3, seriously? I mean, what's even the plan? Oh, bishop takes f6, then he'll push his pawn to e5. Oh, it's just a sneaky little move.
Wait. I don't get it. Like, if you take e5?
E5.
You take
the
again?
Rook, the bishop. The light square bishop is attacking the rook, right? It's a discovered attack.
But you're giving up 2 pawns for a bishop against a rook? Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not that bad, right?
Yeah, but I would have played bishop takes g5 first. And if Black plays bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6, queen takes f6, then I would push e5.
That okay, but then deadly. Here, bishop takes f6, no? Looks strong.
h4? What is actually Paul trying to do?
Maybe rook h1 after?
Rook h1, maybe, yes.
I don't know. But I feel there are like a lot of hope now for Black.
That's right, but I still think it's White who is having the advantage. Bishop takes f6.
Wow, such a relief to get the bishop out. Such a relief. And
I think Black has kind of consolidated the position, right? What do you think?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, of course, it's White who is still better, but at least Black has some hope.
It's slowly the end of the nightmare. I mean, see? I mean, he's playing good moves.
Queen g5 and all is coming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe Paul should have played a little bit better. And now if you see, his dark squares are pretty weak. Because Paul is, I don't know.
And by the way,
he has to play that.
By the way, Rajesh, like Black is up 1 pawn. And you have this bad bishop for White. So...
Exactly.
I mean, suddenly, situation is not that bad.
Yeah, probably, I think Paul maybe tried a little bit more. I don't like that bishop g3 move, if you ask me.
So Paul
it didn't look like a plan.
Yeah,
Even h4 didn't look like a plan because You helped him. Okay, now there are lots of things which you can do.
I think.
But queen goes back to d8.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's right. And maybe now he has to play something like, I have no idea.
I don't know. Like, what do you, queen d2?
Maybe queen d2. Yes, exactly. That's one plan. But he can just push his pawn to g5, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, unless, like Leaf, he doesn't see a checkmate.
That's a mistake. Okay, not really a mistake, but it's a mistake, yes. Who would like to bring his king on f6, but okay. Let's see.
Oh, wow. Sounds... Oh.
Oh.
Wow, it's playing so fast. Okay, there is a discovery attack.
Exactly. I mentioned this before, right? That is one of the plans. So, okay. Now rook to f1 check.
Wow.
It's pretty clear. I don't know.
Paul is really on the line every time. He's like finding
He's always using some sneaky tactics and somehow managing to win. Well,
using some tricks. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's not over yet. Not over yet. Like, what do you think about like f5? Yeah.
Yeah, f5 exactly. That's what I had in mind as well.
Getting some space.
Not completely over. But okay. If this position black had 2 extra moves, he would have been fine. But he wasted on knight d8, knight b7, knight a5. He could have directly played knight a5. But anyways.
Wait, I think I like king f6. Okay, can go back there now.
Is it going to be a draw or something?
I
don't think Paul will be interested in a draw, but let's see. You never know.
Oh!
Oh! He wants a draw? It's up to Kawhi now. Okay. I think he will just agree for a draw. It's too complicated for Paul. Oh! Interesting. He's going for rook to h6.
I like this. Oh, now the h8 is maybe not a good idea.
Very, very bad for... He has to play king e6, that's forced.
Yes.
But now he'll just play queen g8 exactly.
Oh, and
just exchange.
Yeah, to defend the queen.
Will exchanging actually work?
Oh,
now it's gone.
Wait, it's not yet over. Come on, it's not yet over.
Exactly.
That's so painful to lose these pawns after each other. No.
Yes, but still, I don't know. This is a very instructive game.
What a trick master.
Life would have been much easier if he didn't mess the things up in the middle game. I don't know.
I don't really like this. I don't know. Oh, it's...
there you go. It's winning now. King here, rook takes knight. And push. Game over. Okay, now Paul has finally won.
Oh my god.
Again, a narrow miss.
Oh,
I think.
I don't want to see.
Yeah, king is closer.
Tricks after tricks.
Okay,
well played, Paul. Well played.
Well played. Okay, this should be... He's not resigning? Okay.
Okay, we can still see it on the side.
With 5 points. Who is that?
It's I don't know.
Oh, it's a Filipino.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the flag.
He lost. What? Wait, he never played against Paul.
Oh, he didn't?
He lost against Leaf.
He lost against Leaf. Okay. So the last round will be between Paul and him, I guess, right?
Yeah. I think with the tie break, it might be still Paul, even if he loses next game.
Yeah, that's right, correct. Paul almost defeated... No, he actually defeated everyone.
Except Bucks.
Yeah, he defeated Umipati, Kawhi. Anyone else in the top? Okay. Any happy one, students? Okay, this is a hard tournament.
Rafa with the blitz, Maxence.
Okay, 3 points. And then there is Max.
Leon,
Ritz the blitz.
Leonios, Fahrenheit Eagle, all our students. Yes, second page.
If Rafa wins the next game, he will go to the first page. Ta-da.
True.
Let's see. Okay, who's playing against whom?
So, let's
Rafa against Zenathan. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I will do. Let's follow several games. So let's follow Paul
Yes.
against Bucks because Bucks we haven't watched any of his game.
Okay, Bucks is playing the London system.
I also
So-
want to see Leaf against Silent Queen. That's one game I want to see.
Yes.
And Rafa against Zenatan. So
Okay.
let's start with Rafa against Zenatan.
Yes, it's the Royal Opus, the old classic line. Let's see what's happening.
Okay, so here D takes, then if knight takes pawn, you have
Queen to
Queen
d4
d4.
is a typical line.
By the way, I don't understand why Zenatan played knight takes e5.
Yes. Oh,
It's
that was very hard.
really bad. What?
That is a very...
Zenatan, we watched you. Are you letting Rafa? what was that?
I got this. Yeah.
Okay, so see, Rajesh, it was a good idea to start with this game.
Yeah. That's right. You predicted it. Okay, meanwhile, Paul and Bucks.
Okay, let's
It's a
watch from the
typical
start.
London system.
Yeah. Okay,
C5.
c5.
Okay, that's the main line. They usually play bishop f5 and queen to b6 for black.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how they play the London system with the black pieces against it. But I never saw knight d2 and knight f3 plans before. But okay. cd4, ed4, e6. I think black is pretty solid. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, of course it's equal, but I liked black's position.
But it's like in the opening with black, if after 10 moves you have equal position, you're quite happy. that's
Yeah,
what you want.
exactly. Bishop g6, okay. Now what? Knight e2 maybe?
Yeah, I think so. You want to...
Yeah. And I might even develop my bishop on a3. You never know. My dark square bishop for black.
Oh, interesting. You
Oh,
will
interesting.
play your bishop here?
Yeah, because I don't want him to push a4, and create counterplay on the queen side. I know it's
But
a
you're
little
not
bit
afraid
weird.
about like something like b4, trapping the...
I'll push a5. I would completely eliminate his weaknesses. I mean, I would build weakness for his side.
Okay, yeah,
But I don't
interesting.
know.
Yeah, I like the idea. I didn't think about like this one.
I know. Even I didn't think about it immediately. I just saw that it looked interesting, so I was just considering that. Castles, I think the king was pretty safe in the center, but okay, it makes sense to castle. Why not castle? Okay.
Yeah, okay, let's check Silent Queen against Leaf. Let's see if Leaf
Yeah.
did King E2 again, or...
No.
Oh,
And
he's
I
black,
think
so...
my prediction is Leaf will manage to win this game.
We saw Silent Queen is very strong also, so...
Yeah, Silent... Oh, look at Silent Queen's rating.
Yeah,
It's already 2137. Okay.
So wait, let's have a check. How many
He
games
didn't
did he
play
play?
much.
He didn't play much, so...
Yeah, we really don't
Oh,
know.
wow. Okay, so... It's starting
as
with a
expected.
French, but...
Yeah. The bishop on f3 is not the best piece, I guess. I think in the French, the bishop belongs to the other diagonal, the b1, h7 diagonal. Or, okay, anyways. Let's see. Okay. Knight d2 is kind of forced now, right? Isn't it?
Yes, but I don't
Yes.
think it's that bad for white.
Yeah, the white has some compensation for that pawn. So, I don't know.
I don't know, it's it's kind of ugly, this,
Yes.
but...
Okay. But bishop c5 is not immediately possible because then the king side would be broken down.
Yeah,
I
and
don't really
for those who don't know, like we usually call them isolated double pawns, right? So it's
Yes.
like usually you don't want to have double pawns because they're less efficient in the same file. And
you should
isolated,
never want isolated
Yeah, no.
double pawns.
they have no support from other pawns.
Exactly.
It's like empty fights here and here. So, well, Looks
I'm
quite
really
ugly.
surprised with Leaf's moves. Knight e5 is actually looking quite strong, but it's not something which I would have considered. I mean, would you have played knight e5?
But the thing is, in this position,
I would have played rook d8, I don't know, to be honest.
yeah, rook d8 looks pretty strong also, actually. You're pinning the knight.
Exactly, and I don't know. But knight e5 also looks equally strong. I would have played knight e5 in the second move, but...
With black, we have a small issue with this bishop.
Yeah, but you cannot play bishop d7 because of knight c4, right?
Yeah.
Then bishop takes, so many pieces are hanging.
So okay, knight e5, interesting.
Interesting.
But what do you threat really?
First thing is it's preventing knight c4, which is actually a very good square for the white knight, right? Now he has to question himself where he should place the knight on d2. But I'm quite surprised. That is playing too strong. Okay, now there is rook to d8 coming up, right? I don't know. But I think temporarily he has to play without the light square bishop, because his light square bishop has nowhere to move.
And what do you think about rook e1, knight d4? Doesn't look that good. I'm just trying to find some ideas for white.
Yes, bishop takes. I don't think that's the best move in this position. I honestly don't try to play that if I was white. I think your idea made more sense to me. I mean, rook e1 and knight e4. But again, the knight on e2 is pinned to protect the c3 pawn, but okay.
Oh, I don't really like this either.
Okay. He's going for 2 bishops versus 2 knights. And, okay.
True.
Makes some sense to me, because that bishop was very powerful. Yeah, he could just play... Yes. It's good. It's good. But, okay. Of course, knight takes f3. What's there to think so much in this?
Yeah, you don't want to take
blitz games. Yeah. Yes, especially in blitz games, if you're gonna capture, if you know that that's the first move, you have to play that without thinking, right? Yeah. You can think later on after what happens and so on. So why waste time for some obvious move?
Especially, like black moves will be bishop takes bishop, so
exactly.
Then, and black is going to play it very quick, I think.
Yes.
I don't think rook d8 makes sense.
It won't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Leaf doesn't play moves immediately. He takes some time, and then he makes his move. He wants to make sure that he's correct.
Here, queen takes c3.
Yep.
I see a free pawn.
Even I see a free pawn. That's queen a3. Okay.
For the fork?
Actually, okay, I think when he wants to play queen c3, then rook comes to c1, right? The move which he played is actually a bit stronger. So that the c3 pawn is actually a weakness, right?
Yes.
If he captures it immediately, then he'll play rook c1, and then that c5 pawn could be giving some trouble. So he wants to eliminate the c5 pawn first, and then he wants to pressurize the c3 pawn. Okay, that's some very, very strong move. Okay, now you see the c3 pawn is weak, right? If the other thing happens, the c5 pawn could be used as a strength.
That's true. Yeah, good point. So
stop level play.
Instead of like taking and then queen move and maybe pushing the pawn.
Yes, exactly. So he's attacking that pawn. But now c3 is not a strength, but it's just a weakness, right? An isolated pawn. Both are isolated pawns, but one is very advanced and one is just in the third rank. So
yeah, very, very good point, actually. And I think very well played from Leaf to be patient and not taking the pawn right away.
Exactly. He surprises me with so many moves. These are very, very high level moves. Okay, now I would just play... Okay, what I would have played, just b6 and get that bishop out of this position. So annoying.
Yeah.
That c8 bishop. So, but we will see.
Yeah. You need to make your towers communicate with each other. They're quite lonely on each side, and b6, bishop e7 is...
Or maybe even bishop a6, I don't know.
You have this... Yeah.
Okay. And now he has to
Or
play
E5,
bishop to
yeah.
d7, right?
I think so.
Okay, we will see. Rook takes.
Okay, still have time to do b6.
Yeah, b6, bishop e7, correct.
Yeah.
But you never know what Leaf would play.
Because there is no back rank mate. Because the black bishop is here to save the day.
So what is Leaf gonna play?
Oh,
b5. Okay, b5 could be actually stronger. It fixes the weakness on c3.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't fix, of course, but I know.
And now bishop b7 to control
Yes,
the.
now bishop b7.
Yeah, I really like Leaf is my new inspiration, I think.
Same here. He's playing moves which actually first I don't even consider those moves, but after he plays it, it makes a lot of sense. He's playing very, very strong moves.
Yeah, I really like b5.
Yes. Okay, so whatever. Let's see what he plays. Bishop e7, knight here. Okay.
Okay, let's check quickly Paul against. Okay, let's go back and.
Let's go to.
Because I'm afraid we're going to miss some tricks from Paul.
That's right.
So.
G3, queen e2, b5. Okay. Bishop a3. Yes, he found my move. Okay. I would have played that the first move itself, right?
Yeah, but now.
And I don't really like the queen on a5. I would have pushed the pawn to a5 instead. So, okay. There you go. That's also done.
Okay.
Okay.
White was starting to attack, but suddenly change of plan. Now all the activity, the fight is on the queen side. So
queen side, exactly. But bishop, okay, that's good.
Keeping the outpost because c3
now the
is a weakness.
Pawn is the weakness, exactly.
Yeah, so you want to put all your effort destroying this pawn.
The c3 pawn. So moves like, I don't know, rook f8 coming up, the queen on f. Oh, wait, that won't work because the bishop is on d2. Okay, I get the idea now. He's planning to push the pawn to b5. Okay, that's actually good. Knight f1 is an interesting plan. I really like it. Okay, b5, just like expected, but is it really good now?
So two passed pawn here, but...
Two connected pass pawns, yes, exactly. Yeah. So, I'm not really sure. Pawn likes to take the risk.
Oh.
What? Okay, I didn't even expect that move.
I'm shocked.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that should... Oh, I don't know, but still. I think black should be... If you see that dark square bishop is controlling the b8 square, so I don't think black really has to worry about anything.
But that's a big blunder to give up
a4
the a4.
Should be played here. First, you have to maybe just play a3, sit patiently, I don't know. But of course, a4 is not the move.
Maybe queen d1 to prepare a4, I don't know.
That's right. Queen d1 looks good. Yeah. Yes, I would have played queen d1. Giving it a second thought.
Oh, you say that after I say the move. just kidding.
Okay.
Okay, so... Okay.
You're learning from your inspiration. Leaf. Okay.
Okay.
So
let's go back to Leaf and...
Leaf.
I mean, do you want to comment a bit this position first before going back to Leaf?
This position looks pretty double-edged, and I give a small preference to black because... Well, he has more active pieces, and I really don't find the reason he played g3. I mean, can you go a few steps back?
Yep.
What's the point of pawn g3? I really don't get it. Okay, he needs to protect it because the rook is attacking it, but... Okay, it just creates weakness. Anyways, that's fine. Go ahead. Let's see what's happening. Knight takes, queen takes, rook here.
Keep in mind, we have to keep in mind, black is one pawn ahead. Doesn't mean like that much, but still.
Yes, that's right. So, but I think Paul can make up some pretty good moves. First, he would just push his pawn to d4 at one point.
Yes, breaking the defender.
Exactly, but Paul is gonna do something else first. That's correct. Exchanging one pair of rooks so that the defense of the pawn gets even less. And then he is planning to push the pawn to d4. What? This is bad. I think he can now. I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Rook A2 or Rook A1?
Rook A2? I mean, why give away a free rook?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Okay, so. Alright,
Okay, wait, I need to see Leaf to get more inspiration.
Yes.
See, I'm doing big mistakes. Oh, what?
Oh, the game is over. Time out. Okay, let's see what happens.
Okay, so what
Leaf
happens?
is Leaf.
So, okay, we saw that. We saw before bishop b7 activating the bishop. And
yes. Let's see what bishop takes e4. Free knight. Oh, it was too bad that I didn't even notice that it's a free knight. That was too obvious. I mean,
did we leave?
Why knighting?
When did we leave? Did we leave like just before this move?
Yes, that's right.
Oh yeah. So
knight e4 was played. Okay, free knight.
Yeah. Okay. And
quite strong.
Rage quit.
And, okay, that's game over. Rage quit.
Okay. Good job, Leaf. And Silent Queen still well played.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go back. So rook attacking the pawn and then rook a1.
Yes.
Okay. White managed to defend for now the pawn, but
yep. That's really good, but okay.
Yeah.
Bishop takes.
I don't know how much I like it, but the king is very far, so there is some stuff to do. You think so?
Look, black's king is completely safe. So
what about queen c2?
Just queen takes. Oh, sorry, queen takes, pawn takes, and then rook.
Yeah, okay. So it doesn't work right now.
Yep.
But he's playing it.
Rook c6. Obviously, Paul already saw this coming up. So.
And then this pawn is going to
Exactly, and that rook will become a passive rook if he plays rook to b7. So there you go.
Yeah, I have to push and go back, I guess.
Game is over. I mean, he's forced to play rook b1 now. If he
no, I mean, he can push queen, and go here. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty terrible, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Yeah. Okay. Paul is just
a little bit of technique. If I would play, it's actually difficult for black king to create an entry. He should play king h6 first and then push the pawn to f5. That's his only plan, but okay. Oh, he wants to go for the g pawn. But what if he plays something? Oh, he's forced to capture the d7, d2 pawn. Okay. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Paul will be managing this game pretty well. Shall we have a look at the other games as well?
That's the last game.
Oh, let's have a look at the results then. Who is having many points? Oh, Rafa has 4 points. Very good. Just as expected. Then there is that coach Z who's 4 points. Kawai 5 points. Dux 5 points. Umipati only 4 points. Whom did he lose with? 3 rounds in a row.
Umipati lost against
Okay, first
Paul.
is I know that's Paul.
Against
then
Bucks.
I know Bucks. Then against Leaf maybe.
And against VG22.
Oh, it's against my dad. Okay, that's surprising. Yes, come on, Dad. You can do it. Alright, he is also 4 points, by the way. But his tiebreak is too low because
a lot of people
he lost against Zenathan. That game. I remember that game.
Oh,
he lost against Zenathan.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why his tiebreak is very less.
And Rafa going pretty good. Like coming back with 3 wins at the end of the tournament. And we know how hard is it for like young kids to get, still put their focus and their energy
after having 1 out of 4 points.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 7 out of 7. Way to go for Paul. He did have a few lucky games. Of course, and the second place is Leaf. And he might not have won the tournament, but he definitely won. He won our heart.
Yeah, exactly. Leaf.
So he's the inspiration of all. Yeah. King e2. Chanceless.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, Oh, Paul won by a 2-point margin. He's second place is 5 points and he's 7 points.
Okay. Yeah, very impressive.
Yes. And there are 3 people tied for the second place. You see Kawai, Bucks, and Leaf. But it's Leaf with a better tiebreak, of course.
And Pac Pac and Bucks equal. I don't know why Pac is third and how. Do you know how it works when you have the same tiebreak?
Well, if it's the same tiebreak, it counts with the most number of black wins. I think there are different kinds of tie breaks.
Okay.
So, okay.
So,
And maybe direct encounter. Maybe Kawhi defeated Bucks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah.
Did he defeat Bucks? No, he couldn't have. He couldn't have. Bucks lost only 2 games.
Against Leaf and against
Leaf
Paul.
and yes.
So wait,
Paul,
they never met?
They never met. There were a lot of participants, so it was not like the previous one. In our previous tournament, almost everyone played against each other, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the top players. So,
okay, and
fantastic tournament.
Then we have Umipati, Coach Z.
Yes.
That is a new player, I think, in our
Coach
tournament.
Z.
Yeah,
yes,
Coach
I
Z.
have no idea who it is.
Rafa, Silent Queen, that
Silent Queen.
was pretty impressive also.
And then there's
VG, the dad's place with JC Fair.
Okay.
And then Zenatan, also that. Maxence, who did pretty well.
Oh,
good job.
Fantastic. He managed to win the last 2 rounds. Great.
Oh, and Luis also, 3 points. VKR against family, right?
Yes. Family. She lost 3 rounds in a row. Okay.
And just behind you have like Universal Alliance. I don't know who is that, but you have Leonios, Ritzoplitz, Royal Red King Cobra, Leon, Far Night Eagle, like all the
Everyone
students.
Finishes with 1 win. That's good, actually.
Yes.
Everyone won at least 1 game.
Yeah, tough tournaments. Right. That's the first tournament, and then you have people that left or didn't come to the tournament.
Exactly.
So congrats again
to the winners.
To everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah. And come back to the beginner to close out this stream. So yeah, all new faces, right? Or new nicknames. With Kovalyov Dima. Is it from Russia or we don't know?
Yeah, it looks like Russia. Yeah. Especially that Kovalyov name, but I don't know. Maybe even Kazakhstan because of Dima. But who knows?
Yes.
I have no idea. Okay.
And wait, actually I'm checking in the chat. Like that's where is he? Gopal Krishnan, who is 13 years old,
Indian.
But he left after.
He's of course an Indian, that I'm sure of.
Okay. Anyway, yes, so congrats to these new guys that we hope to see in the open tournament next month, not in the beginner. Guys, you're way too strong. Come on.
Yep, that's right. Come on, try to take the title from Paul.
Come on, yeah, like fight some stronger opponents But congrats to you guys. Also Lucas, Marek, Gatun, who did like amazing games. Omega Punch,
Titan,
Jeton, yes.
Okay.
And so many more. And yeah.
Yes. Goes on. Okay. It's a big list, and everyone managed to get a win. That's good to us. That's good as well. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Royal Red King Cobra? Did he do like the 2 tournaments at the same time?
Oh, he played in 2 tournaments. Oh.
What?
Multi.
Oh, okay. Okay, then good job, Sam.
Yes.
Okay,
Alright. These are who left. Okay. That's it, I guess.
Yes. Was nice to stream with you, Rajesh. I hope viewers, you had a good time, and we hope to see you in the next tournaments. Join our Facebook page, Hpot Chess Club, or directly our Lead Chess team, which is also Hpot Chess Club. You can find us very easily. We do every month, usually at the end of the month on Sunday, always the same time, and everyone is welcome. It's just for fun, all free, just to have some fun together, and see you next time, I guess.
Yes, bye guys.
Yeah, bye-bye.